Hey everybody, welcome to the Thor Repairs channel. And today I am going to build a sauna under my stairs. So as you can see here, I've got some of the stuff. There's my heater. I'll go over all those details, everything like that. And I'll just give you a quick little run around about what I'm going to be doing in here. So you can see there's drywall in here. Well, the drywall is going away, obviously. We're going to bring it down to the studs. I've got the proper foil vapor barrier. This light's going to be out of here. This actually is about 9-10 feet high. So we're going to bring the ceiling down to the 7-foot height, which is what they say is good for saunas. This light's going to be removed. I'm going to be putting an outlet at the bottom on the other side of the wall. And I'm going to have some LED underbench lighting. We're going to go all through cedar in here. This switch for this light in here is going to be on the other side of the wall. We're going to get rid of all electrical in here. And we're going to do it right. Also, as you can see, I have storage under here. I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to build a wall right in here that's going to go up like that. And it's going to be a wall that I can remove so I can get at the storage. It's Christmas stuff, so it's once a year. And but I'm going to make that accessible. And we're going to get all that covered. We're going to cedar all this, build it, and you're going to come along for the ride. So I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, here's the update on the drywall removal. Just getting this side done. Just want to say, I guess it's maybe standard, but kudos to my contractor. If you see here, the drywall is also glued and screwed. And the indoor trim for under the stairs was siliconed and painted and done like the rest of the house. So it's making it real fun to remove, but it's coming. Okay, so here's where I'm at with the sauna build now. So since the last time I showed you, there was a little bit of drywall on the ceiling and on this side. So that's all been removed. I'm bringing the ceiling down to 7 feet, so 85 inches, so just over 7 feet. This is it, sort of framed in here, started. This light here is going to be removed, and the switch that was here earlier has been changed over to the other side of the wall. So now to turn this light on in here, the switch is outside. This is going to get removed. And it's false ceiling out here, so this is all going to get removed out there. I'll get my electrician buddy to do that. And this switch here is going to power, I already ran the wire, down to that outlet down there, which is facing under the stairs. There's also a liquid type pipe there. So what's going to happen is I'm going to wire the LED lights for under the bench in the sauna through there, and then it'll plug in on the other side. So there's going to be no electrical in here other than that little bit of LED lights that's going to be under the bench. It's going to plug in through the wall on the other side. There'll be no outlets in here. There'll be no other lights in here. That light's going to be gone. I ran the wire. That is a 10 gauge wire. I only needed 12, but I went 10. I went a little higher. I ran that to my panel. There's supposed to be a 20 amp breaker. My buddy's going to put that in. The wire's already ran there. Down here, I got the liquid type pipe coming out. I reinforced in here because this is where the heater is going to go. It's going to go right here, and then the benches are going to go along in here. So I'm getting close to finishing up the electrical here on this side for the outlet. And then it's going to be time to... I'm going to have to put in some framing under the stairs here so I can insulate under here. But that's not bad. And then I'll be able to insulate, and then I'll be able to put the that tinfoil vapor barrier on. And then some cedar. So we're getting there. Oh, also, the door is ordered. It's a glass door from I think it's called. It's coming in. It's going to be clear glass with an alder frame. So we'll put that in. I'll make sure I film that. I'm going to figure out how it's going to go in here, but that'll look good too. So let's do the door next. Okay, so I got the door. It's from Sauna. They have a website. They ship to the US and to Canada. It's a clear glass and it comes with the frame. I got the alder frame and I'm going to install this right away. I like it. It's the 7 foot by 21, I think is what it's called. I'll leave the link in the description and all the details of it. So the plan is it's going to go in here. What I just did, I'll show you on the inside, is I took this top piece out here. The door is going to be about the same height as the old door, this old door in here, but it's narrower, so it's going to fit on the inside of this frame. So what the plan is this door is going to come off. This door is going to come off. The new door, the top part's going to fit in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it 3/4 of an inch roughly here. So it'll be about 1.5 inches on each side. I'll have a piece of trim that'll go from here and over there all the way down. That'll be in cedar. And then I'll remove this door obviously, but I'll be able to keep the theme of having this trim on and this trim. I'll be able to leave it on, and that should work well. So let's get this door installed. Okay, so I finished putting the spacers in the old door jamb here. As you can see, I measured where the screw holes are on here. Should match up there. So when I put the door in, this top trim, it should go inside of here. And then this here is about 27.5 distance. And the door is 27.25. So I'll have a little bit of wiggle room to play with it and use my shims, get it perfect. And that's where we're at with the door. Oh, I also did the vent for below. So there's the vent there. It's a 3-inch. It's just a nice vent in the trim here. You can't really see it, not a big deal. When you come around here, that's the hole there. And that's just where the heater is going to be, right here. So it'll be able to pull fresh air from the bottom. Plus, it's going to be by the door, so there'll be the gap under the door. And then it'll vent out up there. So that's what we're thinking anyway. So next step is getting the door actually in this jamb here. Okay, so the door is in, as you can see. So this is what I was telling you about. I'm putting it inside the frame. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some nice trim cedar pieces down here like this to hide it. I'll insulate in there, insulate each side. There's caps that come with this that go over these hinges. They're all adjustable, which right now, you know, it's fine. I'll adjust it maybe if I need. And then that goes there like that. And then I put the handle on already. This here's adjustable. There's that screw there. It comes in or out. I had it come out a little bit. Just like that. There you go. I'll break off these shims. And that's the door. I think it looks pretty good. Thank you everyone for watching part 1 of my sauna build. So this is where I'm at. It's a little bit cleaner down here. Door is still, like I showed you in the last little clip here. It's just works real nice. It's gonna look really good, especially once we get it all trimmed up and looking good. But I do kind of like how it fit in to that door and it goes along with the other door trims. So here we are in here. So that light that was in here is no longer in here. I've put up the supports up here. You can see that down there. Everything's wired. Everything's ready to go. I've swept. I've got the insulation. That's what's going in next. I've got the rock wool R14. That's what's going to go in. So I'm going to insulate up top, down there, the walls. I've got all my venting done, all my wiring's done. So in part 2, you'll see it should start with me insulating and then putting up the foil vapor barrier and then the cedar and so on. So that's going to be an exciting half of the build. So I just want to say thanks for watching. If you want to see the rest of the build, click on part 2. Thanks again.